Happy New Year, everyone, 2026. I'm wishing my fellow colorists a lot of work and good project, especially the ones in LA. I know it's been a little bit tough. To everyone in the industry, I wish you an inspiring project. May we have good movies, good series out there. For the aspiring artists, keep hustling. It will happen. If you believe it, it will happen. Good health to everyone. Walks are underrated, but they're very good for you. And sunlight for the ones that work in the dark. Get a little bit, 15 minutes a day. It will give you the vitamins you need. And love to everybody. We need more love in this world. So anyway, 2025, I said I would make more content about my approach, philosophy, or workflow around color. Last year, I think I did one video and then maybe one podcast. Not too much, but I'll try to be more disciplined this year with maybe one video every 2 months or so. Today's topic that I chose is look creation for lookup table for viewing on set. Typically, the way I go about after we've discussed the look and I've got some references of movies, images, painting, or read the script, have description of the look, talking about the arc and all that. Either I will just, go and do different version of a look and send it over if there were no time for session or if there was no test material. And then I'll get feedback and address and send back a different flavor until client sign off on it. But the best is when we have a camera test material, schedule a session, typically between 30 minutes to an hour. And I pick my curve, regardless of, if we had a scheduled session or not. I pick the curve according to the camera that is being used. Always a very soft, gentle curve. Not LUT, but not far from it. Nice roll off on the highlights, very neutral mids, no build-in contrast, very minimalistic, no high saturation, no bias of color, warm or cold, just very neutral, very gentle curve. Then I use my film grade and I start grading with the clients as if I was starting on a DI. However, this is in the intention of creating a lot for them. So I grade, I get feedback, we tweak, everyone sign off on the look. So then I take the curve and the film grade and combine them into the lookup table that can be used on set. Once they start using the LUT, it might just work exactly as they wanted, or they might find out, just crank up more contrast, maybe 15%. So I go back, reopen my scene, just tweak the film grade, and then recombine that to the curve for delivery of the lookup table, version 2, for example. And then production, everybody gets told there's an update. Everyone knows which LUT to use. Now fast forward to the DI. So obviously the material gets conformed. I, start the DI. It's that same process of when I was creating the LUT. So I'm using that same, curve. And then I save that color correction. So I can take that color correction and apply it all on the material. And from there, you could argue 80% there, right? Especially if there was no change of heart or there's no specific scene that need a 180 just for creative purposes. Generally speaking, we're 80% there. So now it's a matter of balancing. It's a matter of shaping, maybe beauty, all that stuff. The 20 to 30% remaining of the grade is done. And if there is a scene that needs a 180 or a creative different angle or arc because of either a flashback or some emotional drama or something that needs to be more intense, we can start from scratch, just having our curve because we're grading underneath. And that curve is so open and gives us so much wiggle room that it's possible to go different direction. And that's what I like about this workflow, is that ultimately I separated the two so that I have this curve really underneath that was protecting the look from the get-go. This is how I like to do it. There's different ways to do it. Some people just like to, some people will grade, on top of the look, or some people will, use like a all locked in, curve, and they grade underneath, but it has already like the look baked in. I typically find that a little bit more restrictive, or at least doesn't give you as much wiggle room to move around if you want to change the look or have a different direction for certain scenes. It's not wrong. It's just, typically not how I like to work. There are cases where I might have to use such way of working if I wasn't involved in the dailies and I inherit the project after. But even then, like, I can sometimes try to separate the two, like, not me myself, but my color scientist will help. There are also tools for people that may say, hey, I don't have a color scientist. There are tools you can use to do that yourself. So if you want to embrace that workflow, it's available for you. If you have any question, you can DM me. I always reply, believe it or not. Even if you're not in my contact, I will see that little request, and I try to really reply to everybody. So hope you enjoy. Happy New Year, and until the next video. Cheers.